This is Mr. G-Man coming to you once again with a test flight of the MQX Quadcopter from Blade. Yes, indeed. We're going to do some touch and goes down in the top secret man cave. Show us how this thing pirouettes. So it does not want to just pirouette on itself and spin on axis very smoothly. It wants to move around the room when you do that. But if you just hold it in a hover, it hovers very smoothly. But when you go to do the pirouette, it wants to start going forward and back and come out of it. It does not want to just spin on axis. You want to try the other landing pad? Hold on. We are hanging off the edge just barely. Alright, but it's landed. Hovering with this craft is an easy thing to do. Being in a room with airflow, turbulence from various objects is not that much of a problem, really. But this thing likes to go, so once you get it going forward or back, it'll take off on you and pick up some speed. So you do have to be careful to keep it in a hover and just move around slowly. There are no fly bars on any of the rotors, so once you get this thing going, it has no negative feedback from fly bars to help slow it down. And we say that because just keeping it in a nice stable hover, float around the room slowly is actually a bit more work than what it would appear. Especially if you overshoot your landing and you want to take off and get away from the pad. That thing wants to really run away from you. So you got to be very judicious with the controls. Alright, he's in a tilted landing here, but he's going to be able to take off from that and correct it. No problem. Alright, try the other landing pad and we'll call it quits. Assuming you get another landing on the other landing pad. And this craft does have ground effect issues. Just because it's a quadcopter doesn't mean it doesn't have ground effect issues. So when a couple of the blades are over the landing pad and a couple are not, it wants to go off in that direction. And that concludes this test video. We have not broken this thing yet from many test flights. Matter of fact, here, this is what we're going to do. Right? Take off real quick. This thing is quite durable. It has hit the wall a few times and not broken anything. There you go. And that concludes this test flight.